Hello, good morning, one and all. So hope yesterday you have learned lot of things about development and how the development will take place, how the countries will be categorized under developed countries, non-developed countries, underdeveloped countries, still developing countries, and what are the criterias they are using for the development purpose. Each and everything you have learned about development in the last class. So in today's class, we are going to take the first lesson of history, that is the rise of nationalism in Europe, which took place in the 19th and 20th century. And the nationalism was spreaded entire Europe continent, and um, we will see lot of changes in the political as well as in socio-economic factors, everything else. So before going to the chapter, what all important points that you are learning from this lesson? So the first one is nationalism in Europe under the visualization of Frederick Surreau. He was the French philosopher as well as the painter. About his visualization, you are going to learn today's class. Next one, the French Revolution and the idea of the nation. Age of revolutionaries from the year 1830 to 1848, and the unification of Italy, Germany, and the unification of Great Britain. Visualizing the nation and nationalism and imperialism in the Europe continent. So, in today's class, we are going to learn about Frederick Surreau's the concept of nationalism in Europe continent. So, before going to the lesson, first you have to know about what is the meaning of nationalism. Nationalism is a political and socio-economic philosophy that promotes the interest of a nation state. Okay, the nationalism is a political and social economic philosophy. It is a kind of philosophy as well as theory which promote the interest towards the nation state, common identity, common oneness, and common one feeling will come when you heard about the nationalism. Yes or no? If you in Kannada we will tell Rashtriyate. So the people will show towards love towards his nation. So that is why the concept of nationalism was being emerged in the society in the Europe continent. So the definition of nationalism is a political and socio-economic philosophy that promote the interest of the nation state. So the concept of nationalism emerged in the Europe during the 19th century. Uh, During the 19th century, all entire Europe continent, the concept of nationalism was being spreaded. Each and every people wanted to have a free the free democratic form of government, as well as um, some new kind of administration, new kind of changes they wanted. So as a result, unification of Italy, unification of Germany took place. Unification means oneness. Before the Germany and Italy was been divided into several regions which was ruled by the some other kings um, in the Europe continent. So as a result, the concept of nation state, when it was been emerged in the society, they wanted to um, have a oneness, one common culture, one common language, one common nation identity we should have. So as a result, this kind of thinking was being emerged in the Europe society there. So the rebirth. It marked the downfall of feudalism and the beginning of Renaissance, which literally means rebirth. The meaning of Renaissance is rebirth, taking a new birth in the Europe society. So you can see one painting here. Okay, so this painting was done by a famous painter called uh, Frederick Surreau. His ideas were being visualized in the society. So as a result, according to him, one ideal form of society. He wanted to build an ideal form of society. So he wanted to show to the people of the France about his philosophy through his painting. Okay. You can see a picture here. This is the Statue of Liberty. This is the Statue of Liberty. She is holding a torch and a charter act, which will be written. The rules and regulation, constitutional setup was being taken place. Each and every nation, the people are standing in a line. Each and every people, they are having their own common identity. Freeness is there. You can see the people wanted a free from monarchy. uh, Absolutism. Absolutism means it is a absolutism. Literally, the meaning of absolute means a government or a system of a rule that has no power to exercise for the common people. In a history, the term referred to a form of monarchical government that centralized the military as well as repressive. Okay, so from the absolutism, they wanted to adopt a democratic form of government in a nation there, as well as in their country, as well as in their continent. So as a result, this concept was being arised. So each and every people wanted a common identity for their culture. Common culture was being there, common language we should speak. One unified government should we have. So as a result, Frederick Surio um, about his feeling of nationalism was illustrated in his painting. So he made the four painting. Among those, one painting they have given to you people. So why I'm showing the paintings and the pictures means for your CBSE. For 1 mark question, they will give the certain pictures and they will tell to analyze it, as well as they will tell to summarize it. So as a result, you have to go through this picture. So certain statements will be given to them according to that figure. Okay, so this is the dream world of a democratic and social republic, which was done by the Frederick Surio. So he did four paintings. Among those four painting, one painting they have given. So in that one painting only, the Statue of Liberty, fraternity, equality, each and every the principles of democracy was being immersed in this painting there. Even he included the America also. Why America means America revolution took place. To have a common identity as well as one common government. So they adopted the democratic values in their own continent. So he gave the first preference for the France, and remaining he gave the preference for other countries, those who wanted to become a unified as well as they want to have a nation state there. So you can see in the ground the monarchical form of government. The throne are being thrown out. Okay, and whatever rules and regulations are done by the king were being thrown out in this area. So the people wanted to have a new kind of administration, new kind of changes in their lifestyle, as everything. A lot of changes took place due to that only. So the feeling of nationalism was being illustrated by the French artist called Frederic Surio. So in 1848, he prepared a series of four paintings visualizing his dream of a world made up of democratic and social republic. So this painting is called as also utopian painting. Utopian painting means a vision of a society that is so ideal that it is like unlikely to the actually exist. So it is like a imaginary. It is like a dream as well as it is an imaginary form of painting, what the world should be have during that period, not at a present situation. It is belonging to that period because powerful monarchy and dynasties were been there, emperors were been there, and they were against the idea of democratic form of government as well as social republic. So during that time, it was a dream of certain philosophers as well as the people. They wanted a little bit changes. So this kind of to spread the nationalism in India, sorry, in the Europe continent, the Frederick Surio, he made the series of the painting. Among those, one painting has been given, which is made up of, which will illustrate, which will explain the theme of democratic and social republic there. So it also illustrated the Statue of Liberty holding a torch of enlightenment and the charter of rights of a human beings as well as man. So the concept of liberty, equality, fraternity, and nationalism dominated the social and political scene of Europe in the 19th century. So in this chapter, we will deal with many issues visualized by the studio. And during the 19th century, nationalism emerged as, as a force which brought lot of changes in the political and mental, that is, in the minds of the human people. A lot of changes took place in the minds of the people. Okay, so the nationalism was being spreaded when French Revolution took place in the Europe continent. So it is one of the important historical event which took place in the France, and then it was being immersed in the different parts of the Europe continent there. Okay. And also due to their contribution only, the emergence of nationalism was being spreaded. So as a result, the Germany, Italy, Great Britain, they wanted to unify themselves to have a one common identity among those people. So this kind of changes took place in the entire Europe continent in the 19th century. One kind of a new series was being emerged, that is the concept of nationalism was being arised. So how it was being arised, and what are the important figures we will find out to emerge the concept of nationalism in the Europe continent. So the emergence of nation state is a place of multinational dynastic empire of the Europe, and the concept and the practice of modern state. So we will see a slight difference between modern state and the nation state. Modern state means each and every power will be centralized, but the nation state means it is a common identity and shared a common history, and they are having common culture. So in this way, there is a lot of difference between modern state as well as nation state. So the result of the changes was emerged of the nation state in the place of multinational dynastic empires of Europe. The concept of practices of a modern state, in which a centralized power exercised sovereign control over a clearly defined territory, had been developing over a longer period of time in the Europe. So, but a nation state was the one in which a major of its citizen, not only its rulers, came to develop of a sense of common identity and share the a history. These commonness did not exist from the time of immemorial. Immemorial means during the period of monarchical administration, the concept of nation state was not being emerged. So this concept of nation state was being emerged in the 19th century due to the certain contribution of revolutionary activities which took place in the Europe continent. So as a result, new kind of concept was being emerged in the Europe era. So the concept of nationalism, the feeling of nationalism through the painting, the French artist called Frederic Surio. He visualized, he illustrated. Illustrated means nothing but it is an explanation. He explained his concept based on democratic rule of government, and we have to throw away the monarchical form of government from the Europe continent. So as a result, he did the series of four paintings. So among those four paintings, one painting they have given to you people. So a lady standing by holding the torch, and a charter right of a man as well as the human beings. What are the rights and duties we have to give to the common citizens, that she is holding, and the people are holding the flag. The flag is also a common identity. By seeing that flag only, the national feeling will come out from your inner side. So like that, some collective belongings were being used to spread the nationalism in the entire Europe continent during the 19th century. So even we will see the concept of nation state and the modern state was being emerged in the Europe society. We will see lot of difference between nation state and the modern state. Nation state, each and every nation state, the powers will be decentralized, as well as they will have one common identity, they will have one common culture, common language, and they will share one common historical events also. Same, if you compare for the modern state is nothing but in which the powers will be centralized, it will be not be decentralized. So there is a lot of difference between nation state and the modern state during the period of 19th century. So among those, we are going to learn the first concept today, the French Revolution and the idea of nation state, how the idea of nation state was being emerged. So the first clear expression of nationalism came from French Revolution only. So the French Revolution led the foundation of the spread of nationalism in the entire Europe continent in the 19th century. So the ideas of French Revolution was liberty, fraternity, equality. So these are the three basic concept of the spreading of nationalism in the entire Europe continent. Before the revolution, the French was under the absolute monarchy. The kings were been ruling in the France. However, the people were unhappy towards the administration of the Louis XVI, and they revolt against the king there. So the French Revolution took place in the year 1789, was an influential event that marked the age of revolution in the Europe. Based on this only, the other revolutions took place in the entire Europe continent after the French Revolution. So French, why we will focus on the concept of French Revolution means because in Europe continent the concept of nationalism, uh, the French Revolution only led it foundation. Okay, so it paved a way for the achievement of a bigger goals of national identity and the national pride, which can called as a nationalism. So from the beginning only, the French revolutionaries introduced various measures to build the common identity among the people. Okay, the first clear expression of the nationalism came from the Europe, that is from the French Revolution only. So to spread the nationalism among the people, they adopted some of the measures to build a common identity. We are having one common culture, we are having one common language, we should have one common and one administration only, not it should be not divided into several provinces. So as a result, they adopted some collective belongings means to spread the nationalism, they adopted certain measures that we call it as a collective belonging. So you have to uh, concentrate on French Revolution there, because 5 marks question will be there from this topic, and certain 1 mark question also. So the revolution proclaimed that it was a people who would henceforth constitute a nation and shape its destiny. So from very beginning only, the French revolutionary introduced various measures and the practices that would create a sense of collective identity among the people, among the French people. So the idea of la patrie means one fatherland, one land will be there, and la ciotin means a citizenship where been adopted. The French, they are having one land, they should have only one citizen, identity of one citizen only. So this concept, these two ideas were being adopted by the revolutionaries. A new French flag was been introduced, it was a tricolor, and was chosen to replace the former royal flag during the period of French Revolution. The Estate General was elected by a body of active citizen and renamed as a National Assembly. So the members of Estate General were being elected by the active body of the people. They voted the certain their representative, and they renamed the Estate General as a National Assembly because they are having one common administration by electing their representatives. New hymns, that is new poems, were being composed, oath were being taken place, and the people, those who have been died, um, not died, um, through some revolutionaries activities, the king would give certain punishment and they lost their life. Okay, like a freedom fighters. So the oath were being taken in the name of freedom fighters. and whatever their thinking were been there, it was being spreaded from one person to another person. So French became the common language of the nation. So as a result, these are some collective belongings what they were using to spread the nationalism in the France, as well as afterwards they started traveling from one place to another place in the spread of nationalism. So the French army started to travel to the different places like Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, Italy in 1790s with a promise and outbreak of revolutionary wars. The France army as well as the French army began to carry the idea of nationalism, the concept of nationalism in the Europe continent after the French Revolution. So that is why in some other part of the countries we will see the Jacobean clubs were being opened because they were spreading the concept of nationalism in the entire Europe continent, in the entire Europe continent. So their activities and the campaignings prepared the way for the French army, which moved to the Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, as much of Italy in 1970s. With the outbreak of revolutionary wars, the French army began to carry the idea of nationalism to abroad as well as to the Europe continent. So these are some of the collective belongings. So with the help of their ideas, with the help of the concept of nationalism, they start that sense was been built um, in the minds of the French people. So as a result, we will see one revolution took place and one a new change was being emerged in the France, that they have adopted the democratic form of government. Afterwards, the uh, military commander called Napoleon, he destroyed the democratic form of government. Once again, he started the monarchical form of government in France there. But the concept, the spirit of nationalism was being spreaded the entire Europe continent by the France only. So it is the important concept, and one mark questions will come from this topic also, as well as the 5 marks question. 5 marks question how means what are the collective belongings were being used by the French revolutionaries to build a common identity among the French people. So like this, like that, some questions will be arised for the board exam. So you have to concentrate on these points: how the nationalism was being spreaded in the Europe continent during that time there. So in the next class, I'm going to explain about Napoleon administration and the concept of nation state, how the concept of nation state was being emerged in the and other European continent, how they adopted, and what is the concept of liberalism, and the Napoleon Bonaparte administration was came to an end, uh, and one treaty was being signed. After the death of Napoleon Bonaparte. So, what is that treaty? What are the highlighting points of that treaty? So, in the next class, I am going to explain more and more about the spread of nationalism in the Europe continent. So, it took place in the 19th century after the French Revolution. So, if you are having any doubt, you can pin your questions in the group so that I will try my level best to solve your problem. So, signing out. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.